Through what I'm calling the fly curl, which will become pretty clear in a moment. Also can call it the seated lengthen cable curl. It's very effective for just really driving a lot of stretch through the bicep, which tends to be a more effective stimulus and leads you not needing to use quite as much weight to get the same level of stimulus out of it. So there's a couple of challenging parts to this one, at least in terms of the setup. First is getting the bench so that it's really centered in between our cable columns. We want to make sure that that's even so that our angle that we're working at is even on each side. We're not feeling a little bit lopsided. The other part that can be challenging is actually getting ourselves in a position to start the exercise. So we're going to need both cables in hand. Once you've got them in hand, it can seem a little bit challenging to actually get into the apparatus. So just go around, lift the arm over, and set up in position. Now we don't want the palms facing down because that tends to reduce the amount of stretch that we can actually get out of this. Instead, we want to rotate the arm so that the palms are facing forward. Now, the angle can change and have a little bit of a play with it. Sometimes having the cables further apart will give you a better stretch. Sometimes slightly closer will give you a better stretch. You just want to find the one that suits you best. Then from here, we're going to basically try and keep our elbows in a very strict position. We're going to be curling directly inwards, really isolating through the elbow as much as we can, firmly pressing those shoulder blades back into the bench, which is going to stop us from using that pec to contribute. And we want this to isolate the bicep and get that big stretch through the bicep, even stretch through the pec as well, as much as we can. Oh.